So my name is Kenya, and my husband's name is Brian. And if you're watching for the first time, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I've been doing Forex trading full time through a company called iMarkets Live for about a couple months since last November. I wanted to do this video tonight because I have a lot of new people that come to me all the time and they ask me, what did you do to build your success so far? How are you succeeding with trading? What challenges have you had and how have you gotten over them? What lot size should I use as a newbie? What strategies do you use? All this stuff. So if you're new to trading and you have no idea what I'm talking about, this will still be insightful for you. If you have not gotten started with trading, or whether you're new or whatever, this will be really helpful for you. And I think also an inspiration because Chantel is just amazing. And I'm just blown away at what she's been able to do. She just amazes me every day. So Chantel, I've created some questions because I want to make sure I don't leave anything out. And here's the deal. This is what we want to accomplish tonight. Because I know in the past when I tried to learn different things, whatever business I'm in, and I go to a leader or someone who's doing it better than me, I always wish that they would share practical examples of exactly what they did to get there, right? Don't just tell me you made this and you tell me you didn't do anything to get there but work hard. Like, show me practically what you did. So that's what I want to focus on in this live. So just to get started, kind of tell us a little bit about yourself, your family, where you're from, and what made you get started with Forex trading?
Okay, I'm from Jersey, and I have two boys. I'm in school part-time. I work full-time. And what started me in Forex was that whole splurge of that Bitcoin. I seen a lot of people posting when Bitcoin was just shot through the roof. So it got me curious as to what Bitcoin was. I was like, what is Bitcoin? And cryptocurrency. So, and then I looked into that and then I was like, oh, I'm not doing nothing like that. I don't know nothing about that. I'm not doing anything like that. And then of course, my normal stalking of people I follow in my in the other network marketing company that we were in. You were one of the people that I followed because you were so successful in that company as well. And I seen that you weren't doing it no more. So I was like, wait, what happened? Why is she not doing it? Like, what did I miss? So of course I stalked and I seen one of your videos about Forex. So then that's when I had, I think I had liked the comment. I had comment on there and you inboxed me, but I was like too scared. I was like, oh, no, 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 no. And then I started researching the company and everything. So once I did that and I was like, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. So then that's when I became a customer.
Awesome. And how long has it been for you now?
It's been, I think like 2 months, almost 3 months.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so obviously you had a lot of success. So when you first got started, tell us exactly what did you do step by step to grow your knowledge of trading? Because you knew nothing at all, right?
No, I didn't know anything at all. I did the training that comes in the back office, in the that they provide for you. I did that, and then I just did the swipe trades and the first month I just did the swipe trades and I did scalping, which is going in and getting small pips at a just going and getting small pips at a time to build my account. That's what I did at first. And then the second month is when I plugged into IML TV and started learning the technical part and how to analyze charts myself.
Awesome. Okay. And so you started your account with $25, right?
Yes.
Okay. So in your first month or when you first got started, what lot size did you do on that type of balance?
Between 10 and 30 cents.
Good girl. Or good. Yeah, good. And that is smart, proper risk management on that size account. So at what point did you start increasing your lot size?
Once I reached $100, I increased it to like 50 cents. And then once I got to 200, I increased it to like $1. But now I'm at $3. So
big ballin'. $3 lot sizes.
Yeah, they add up too.
Okay, I know it does add up. It does add up. So did you have losses along the way?
Of course.
So I know people go through this, like they build their account up and then they might get a little greedy or they go against the plan or whatever happens, right? And we all get those setbacks. So when you had those losses along the way, what contributed to that and how did you overcome it? How did you recover and bounce back?
Well, when you get into the Forex, it's definitely an emotional thing because, you know, you see all this coming in and you're like, oh my gosh. And then just to see it go negative, you're like, no, I need to get that back. I just saw how much it was, you know, I need to
Right.
get it back. And then it's just like, you know, so once you get over that and that greed, I guess you want to say part, and that revenge part because you want to get your money back. Once you get over that, then you should be good. So for me, if I have two losses in a day, I'll stop and I'll just go back, watch some training and stuff like that. Because if not, you know, you'll just keep going back and forth with the market and you'll end up blowing your account.
Right, right. And so when you take a break and, you know, you've had some losses, do you go back to demo? Like, do you step
Yeah.
back and go back into your practice account? And if so, how long do you go back in your practice account for?
Sorry. Yeah, I go into my practice for the rest of the day. I just go
Okay.
into it for the rest of the day.
And then do you lower your lot size when you go back into trading into your live account? Do you like build up your lot size again, or do you go in starting with a higher lot
No,
size?
I stay in the same lot size.
So which is like what? What lot? So you normally you trade $3 a lot now. So when you have losses and you go back and you try to rebuild, what lot size are you using then?
$3.
Wait a minute, wait. Wait, okay, so let's say you had a couple losses and then you go back into demo. When you come out of demo, what lot size would you start with? Because you're not going back at $3 a lot, right?
I mean, I do, but normally you're supposed to go back at a lower lot size.
Right. But I know you built your account a lot too, so you have room to do that as well. But I was just curious. Okay. All right, that makes sense. And so how do you go about achieving your daily goal? Like what does your daily you know, game plan look like from when do you trade? What session do you trade?
I wake up at 2:30 in the morning. I take
Wow.
a little nap because, you know, I got to study. So I used to go to bed like around 10, 11, and I wake up around 2:30, read the Bible, pray, and then I look
Amen.
into markets. until
Amen.
it's
Good for
time,
you. And
until
you
it's
have
time to
kids,
go to
right? You
work.
have how many kids?
2.
How old are your kids?
2 and 8. Wait, no, he's 9. 9.
Man, that's commitment. Good. I am so proud of you. That is serious commitment. So you trade from what, about 2:30 to what?
About 5:30.
5:30. And so you're in the London session
London
around that
session,
time? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Awesome. And so how do you go about achieving your daily goal? Like what does that look like? What strategy do you use? Do you use any strategies at all? What strategies are you currently using?
Currently right now, I do a lot of the IML TV trades and then I also chart. So last week was my first time doing the trade by myself without any help. But other than that, I take, you know, the IML TV charts, I look at them and I just wait for them to set up and then I just get in trades.
And who's your favorite IML TV educator right now?
Oh, Kyle and Kev, they're too funny.
Awesome. I love them too. Okay, so you take their trades every day, and
Mm-hmm.
do you incorporate swipe trades with that?
Yo, yes, I do swipe trades. But
Do
with
you
swipe
take
trades,
every
I'm a
swipe
little more.
trade?
No, I'm a little more cautious with swipe trades. So with swipe trades, I won't do my $3 lot size on swipe trades.
But Kevin and Kyle, you will.
For the most part, but I'll look at theirs, like, you know, I'll look at it.
All
I
right,
don't do
awesome.
things
And
right away.
awesome. So do you use the web analyzer at all?
In the beginning, I used the web analyzer. I will use the web analyzer, like if I'm using, if I'm scalping, but most of the time I'm doing longer trades, intraday trading or day
Got it.
trading.
Got it.
And sometimes they go over
What
to
is
the next.
intraday trading?
Where your trades last about half a day to reach its goal.
Okay.
And then you have day trading, which they last like a day. And then you have the swing trade, which could go weeks, months.
Not for me. I can't swing for a week to a month.
I could
Okay,
barely do
awesome.
a
And
day.
do you,
I can't sleep. I just be sitting there
right?
waking up every 20 minutes looking at it like, did it go down?
Exactly.
Do I need to get
And do
out?
you, do you use a trading journal? Do you journal your
Yeah.
trades?
Yes.
You do? So
Yes.
what does that look like? Do you use like a notebook or do you use an Excel sheet or what?
No, I use a notebook. So usually on Sundays, I'll look and see which pairs, not to trade the certain days. And then I just set up, do my charting, and then write down which charts look like they're about to set up so I can keep watching them. So when they do set up. And then I also have an app called FX Factory where you can set up alerts. So like if I'm waiting for a trade to go beyond a certain point, I could just put that in FX Factory and it'll send me alert to my phone when it hits that point.
So you mentioned charting. So you chart. So when you chart, what exactly are you charting? Like, what does that look like? What do you do when you chart?
When I chart, I just look at the pairs that I like that I know I'm going to trade the week, and then I just set up the support and resistant lines, see where the trend is, and see where the previous trend is, and see where it might go,
Hmm.
and things of that nature.
So obviously you've learned some technical analysis and some charting. How did
Yes.
you learn how to do all this stuff? I mean, as still a new person and feeling very confident, obviously, how did you learn how to chart and do analysis?
IML TV, and then of course the training that they give us when we join technical analysis.
Okay, so technical analysis in the back office, that's in
Mm-hmm.
basics. So basics 1 through 4, and then technical analysis is after that. That's in IML Academy. And
Mm-hmm.
then which educators did you watch to learn charting and analysis?
Jay Adams, he's good with charting analysis. I watch Kyle and Kev. They have little zooms that they did to show their chart analysis. They don't really show their chart analysis like the breakdown on their IML TV. But if you're in their what's the name group, their Telegram group, they do have a link up to their they do have a link up to
Their
to their
Zoom, their
yeah, their
training?
Zoom. Yeah,
Okay.
their trainer Zoom. I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Awesome. And so, I think that when some people look in the back office and at the training, they might feel that some of it is a little bit too technical and too difficult for them to understand. So, who was it that really, had the light bulb go off for you where it was explained really simple? Was it Jay Adams or was it Kevin Kyle that really broke it down to where you understood?
Jay Adams.
Jay Adams.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Love Jay Adams. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so let me see. So I have a good question for you. So what's the first thing that you do when you receive a trade? Like whether it's from Kevin Kyle or from Swipe Trades, walk us through exactly what do you do and how do you determine when to enter?
So when I get a trade, I look at it. I go and I chart it out because most people like, well, Kyle and Kev, they'll chart it out for you. So I'll go and chart it out on my chart, and then I'll look at it. Um,
So
then
what's the
I'll
first thing you do when you chart it out? Are you charting it from your phone or from your computer?
Oh, I have to do it from my computer. I can't do it from my phone
How
because
come?
it won't let me. I could do it in my MetaTrader 4, but it's not the same. I like to see the big picture. I can't look at the phone like that.
Interesting. Okay. I always chart from my phone, so this is interesting. So on your computer, are you using MetaTrader 5?
No, I'm using TradingView
Trading
because
View.
if I
Okay.
do TradingView, then I could go on my phone and I could look at it on my phone for TradingView. So whatever I chart on the computer, it'll come up on my phone in TradingView.
Okay. And do you use a Trading View app on your phone?
No, they don't have an app. I just use it in the internet.
So you just log in and see what you've done? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
awesome. And do you use the free account for Trading View or did you upgrade to use the additional
No,
indicators?
the free account.
Free. Okay. And so what do you feel is the advantage over using Trading View versus like what is it that you can do on the computer that you can't do on your phone?
Well, on the phone, like if you use your MetaTrader 4, like when you try to put in the indicators, like the moving average, the stochastic, and the MACD, they push them all together in like one section. I could be doing it wrong, but on the computer, it's in separate sections on the computer, so I can see it better.
Okay, awesome. Good. This is good stuff. Okay, and then what are some mistakes that you feel you've made with trading, and how have you learned from them?
Not paying attention to the trade. I got into one trade that was the wrong trade. It was the wrong
Oh, I
pair.
did that before. Uh-huh.
And I'm like,
Moving
wait, why
fast,
is
right?
it going down negative? I feel like it's not doing that. And then
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh wait, it's the wrong one.
Got into the wrong pair. I've done that a few times. And what other
Mhm.
mistakes have you made?
Wrong lot sizes. I've done that before. One time I thought I was putting in $3. I put in $30 and I was like, oh
Oh
no. But
my gosh, are you
it went
serious?
positive, but soon as
Oh my
I
goodness.
think I had got like 2 pips and I was like, I'm out.
Two
I
pips,
didn't mean
that's
to do
big
$30.
on
Yeah, I'm like,
$30.
I didn't mean to do $30. I'm surprised
I
my
would have
account was
passed
doing
out. I would have passed out and I would have celebrated. That's awesome.
it.
What other mistakes have you made? Any others?
Um, that's about it. Not trusting my gut because I know sometimes I should get out in the trades and then it end up coming all the way back down and I'm like, I could have had this much, now I got this
Yeah,
much.
right. Okay. And then another thing too, when you get into swipe trades, do you let those trades go all the way to take profit, or do you close them out early?
If I want to get some sleep, I close them out early.
So you don't go to sleep with trades open.
I can't go to sleep with
Oh,
because I'm
okay,
too
that's good.
nosy. I gotta know what's going on. So I'm just like,
Right.
constantly
Right,
missing.
exactly. I've heard people, come to me and say, I have a small account and I'm just having challenges growing it. Like, I feel some people feel that if they start with a very low lot size, that they're not really getting anywhere, or it takes them a very long time. So I think they're really anxious to put in that higher lot size. What advice would you give to someone who's new and they're starting with a smaller account and with a smaller lot size? What advice would you give based on your experience and how they can grow their account and kind of feel like, they're not moving at a snail pace, but they are?
Patience, patience, patience. That's all I can say is patience. I mean, I think I spent more time in front of the computer my first month because I was scalping. I was trying to build my account. So
Mm.
every little $4, $5, $6 I could get from my 10, 20, 30 cents, that's what I got.
And it
And so
does
I
add
just
up,
wanted
right?
to, yeah.
Yeah, the power of compounding. So scalping was your method then to really help grow your small account because you were just getting a
Mm-hmm.
lot of small profits and it was building up.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. These are great tips. And so, okay, so you shared some good stuff. Anything I left out? Is there anything that you feel that you've learned that you feel that other people should know, new people? What about people who are thinking about getting started with Forex trading? They don't know where to start. What would be your advice to them? Any nuggets you have?
Um, my advice would definitely get with someone, whether it's with us or with someone who can teach you, because I mean, there's books out there, there's YouTube channels, but it's nothing like having a structure that takes you from point A, B to C so you can better understand how the Forex market works. And then, of course, we have the signals, the IML TV. I mean, Kyle and Kev smashed it last week with 919
Oh,
pips. You just
man,
imagine if you had a dollar lot
crazy.
size. If you had a dollar lot
Yes,
size, that's $919 in 1 week you could have had if
tell me
you would
about
have.
it. Right. Powerful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, anything else? I pretty much have asked you everything that I wanted to ask. I'm like, man, am I leaving out anything?
No, I don't. Definitely don't leave demo until you're ready.
Good advice. Good advice.
And then if you don't trust it, go do it in demo and then just try it to see, then write down in your journal how it went.
Oh, yes, good advice. What about for people who use free apps to trade and things like that? What do you think about that? How would you compare that to what we do? Would you say that, if someone was learning on their own and they're using a free app, what do you feel is, I guess, maybe the advantage to how you're learning how to trade using an
Um,
platform?
Because we have a lot of mega traders, people that paid over thousands of dollars to learn how to trade. They're giving us their knowledge. their years of experience, and you're not going to get that on no free app.
Right. That's true. Very true. Very true. Well, all right, girl, you dropped the nuggets, and thank you so much. I think this is going to be really helpful for a lot of new people. If you guys are watching, YouTubers out there, you guys can drop your comments on this video, and we'll be sure to answer them. If you are new, keep at it. Stay patient. Take tips from this video. Take tips from what we share on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. But if you guys have questions about how to get started, we do have an education group that's free with resources, tools, everything. If you want to be added to that group, comment on this video and I'll make sure we get you added. Thank you, Chantel.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you in the next video.
All right.
Bye.